That's not a bad bike, but I would say Excite Bike is much better. Building your own tracks, hitting mad jumps and all that crazy shit. You youngsters have no idea what you are missing. What's up, everybody? It's Luke James, not the singer. If you're looking to get your music reviewed, you can hit up this email. That's right here. But today, I am hitting you guys up with a quick rant review for this new Tyga album called BitchImTheShit2. Tyga, of course, is a rapper from out of California who used to be signed to Cash Money, but now he's on Good Music, and over the past couple of years, he really hasn't gotten a lot of critical acclaim for the albums and mixtapes that he's dropped. In spite of all that, he's always good for a couple of bangers on every album or tape, at least in my opinion, and all of us can't even deny how successful Rack City was way back when it dropped. I mean, that shit was everywhere regardless of how you feel about it. So I don't completely discredit Tyga. He has had a bit of success in the past, obviously, but lately, as I said, he hasn't been doing too much. And a lot of that has to do with how he doesn't bring anything unique or exceptional to the game. I do think his flow and delivery is okay once in a while, as you will hear on this album, but if there's anything that steals the show, it's the goddamn beat selection, because some of these beats are all out slappers. I think Feel Me is easily one of the better tracks, with that twisting bass line, as well as the Kanye feature where he references Latrell Sprewell choking the soul out of PJ Carlissimo, and Run It Back was another track I kind of enjoyed. It just has this very tropical feel to the beat because of the flutes and the percussion. As for what Tyga and Young Thug are doing on this track, not really anything too crazy or anything noteworthy, but that beat holds the song together just like most of these songs. Honestly, the rapping on this is just so boring and redundant, and that's too bad because Tyga has been around for a long-ass time. You look at how he's been on a couple of labels, he's rubbed shoulders with some of the greats, and has even been in the news and gossip pages throughout a lot of his career, not always for good things, like when he was messing around with Kylie. But the point I'm getting at is that he could very easily come up with some better content if he wanted to. I'm sure he has a story to tell, but you're not getting any of that here. And it's not that I expect him to be this political rapper dropping all kinds of social commentary. I really don't expect top tier bars from Tyga, but god damn it, man. This is his 5th studio album. He's been in the game for a long ass time, and he is showing pretty much zero growth. And that really sticks out when you hear him on tracks with some of these other artists. Vince Staples really steals the show on the song Playboy, and then on Ski on the Slope, it's the same deal with Pusha T. Both of these songs, again, pretty dope as far as the production goes, and I do like those features. But Ski on the Slope does get a little bit cringeworthy because you got Tyga on here rapping to girls to put cocaine up their assholes in order to get high faster. I'm not making that shit up, but clearly Tyga only fucks with the classiest of dames, man, because there is nothing like a good old round of butthole coke. And on top of all that, it really seems like Tyga is struggling to come up with some original creative ideas. You got that single One of One, which is just a blatant Controlla knockoff. This shit is like when you would ask your mom to go to the grocery store to get Fruit Loops and she'd come back with Fruity Hoop-O's or some type of shit like that. You got the song Bel Air with Quavo, just a boring auto-croon duet, really nothing new happening there. And the nerve of Tyga and Honey Cocaine to step up on this bitch and try to remix Nann Nigga. How the fuck dare you? How dare you even think you should do that, man? You should have left that track alone. That track is a classic, and this version right here is useless, just like my nipples. Oh, and one more thing. I can't believe he had the nerve to go on Chandeliers and refer to himself as the new Killer Cam. Man. How disrespectful is that? Killer Cam is still out here, he's still putting in a bit of work, so you can't be the new him. He is out here still making music. Not really blowing up or anything, but he still exists, so you cannot be the new Killer Cam. There will never be a new Killer Cam. There's only one Killer Cam. Killer Cam Cam, Killer Cam, Killer Cam Cam, Killer Cam Cam. Overall though, I don't have much more to say. This is a 2 out of 5 to me. There's just nothing new, unique, or exceptional happening here, man. After all these years, Tyga is showing zero growth. His contemporaries are trying new sounds, trying new things as far as concepts and content go, and he's just sticking to his guns. I mean, his diehard fans, maybe they'll like this because it is what it is, just some bangers from Tyga, but this is a completely forgettable album. If you skip this, you're not going to miss anything. If you're not a Tyga fan and you thought maybe this would change your mind, that is not the case, so It just is what it is, man. It's really hard to praise an album like this from someone who's been around for so damn long. If this were a new artist and this was their first thing, I would still have a lot of the same complaints and I wouldn't think it was great, but I might be able to give it a bit of leeway because they're new and they're just coming into the game trying to set their foot here, you know, maybe with a mixtape or something like that. But for a fifth studio album from someone like Tyga who's been around and could really say more and has more options as far as people to work with and producers, this shit was just boring and bland as oatmeal. But hey, all I can give you is my opinion, so you guys can hit me up in the comments section and let me know what you think. And make sure you do all that good YouTube and social media stuff, man. You know where all my pages are at, so show me love and show me lots of it. Thank you for watching, everybody. I will see you next time.